the vulture suddenly swooped down toward the farm, but its target wasn't the fast-running animals. It was the newly hatched chick. The mother nearby was stunned by the sight, and she rushed over, grabbing the vulture's tail. Then, she threw a punch, striking the vulture quickly, but she was no match for the vulture. At that moment, the rooster rushed over in a hurry. When he heard his wife say the chick had been taken by the vulture into the sky, he immediately began peeling off his layers of clothing, shouting for the vulture to come down and fight. The loud commotion woke up the sheriff. The sheriff immediately blew his whistle, and the swallows who received the news quickly took to the sky, trying to stop the vulture mid-flight. However, their individual strength had no effect. Then, they gathered together to form a wheel, and this time, their attack worked. But the vulture wasn't one to back down. During the swallow's formation, curled into a ball and, like bowling, smashed through the swallow formation. Seeing the vulture's ferocity, the animals on the ground also came to help. The hens flew to the henhouse and began laying eggs frantically. As the eggs rolled down, the little pigs immediately banged on the wooden planks, shooting the eggs into the air. The dense barrage of eggs caught the vulture off guard, and even a woodpecker disguised as an egg launched an attack on its head. But even this couldn't defeat the vulture. At that moment, a fallen egg startled the donkey, causing it to run around in panic. The swallows quickly came up with an idea, and together, they lifted the running donkey and swiftly carried it behind the vulture. The donkey immediately reacted, kicking with all its might. The massive force was too much for the vulture to bear, sending it plummeting toward the ground. However, the chick couldn't fly either. At the critical moment, the donkey noticed this. Then, the swallows formed a formation, and just as the chick was about to hit the ground, they arrived in time to catch it. Before long, they returned to the ground. The excited chick rushed toward its parents, but it bypassed its father and flew into its mother's arms.